Whoa, okay, camera's working. How you doing? How you doing today, everybody? Ready to finish up this story? All right, let's do a little recap. Let's review, okay? The title of this story is about this wonderful person named Debbie Tua, and it's called Lighting Lives. Now, she's lighting up their life, but literally, meaning for real, she's lighting up their homes with real lights. So that's why the title has a two-meaning title. She's lighting up their life because she's making it more wonderful, and she's lighting up their homes with electric things, light bulbs, and so that people can see at night. They don't just have to go to sleep and wait till it gets light out. And that might be a strategy for people that don't have electric. So remember, she grew up, she had no electricity, okay? She moved into a home that had electricity, and she's like, whoa, this is awesome. I need this in my life. I could heat up a slice of pizza in the microwave in 1 minute. I don't have to ask Dad to make a fire in the backyard, and then it's a little burnt and it doesn't cook perfectly. So she lived in a place called Arizona. Now that's on the other side of the country. I had visited Arizona one time in my life. I played golf with my father. And the one thing I remember was that it was so hot, nobody had grass. Like in the suburbs, in a suburban area, lots of people have grass. And in Arizona, everyone has rocks in front of their house. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But it shows how hot it is. You need so much water to keep that grass alive. So they don't grow grass, they just have rocks. It looks really pretty. But as she grew up, she wanted to learn more about solar panels. She wanted to learn more about solar power, that kind of energy. And those special panels, I mean, you could put these things on someone's roof, like my neighbors, and they just collect the sun and give you electricity. So she thought a lot about that. And then she said, I have a solution for people like used to be like me that have no electricity. She knows what it feels like. So she wants to go and help these people. Boy, would they be happy to hear that. But these people that live in the villages, they don't have a lot of money. So what she did is she went to the villages and she found out all the people that did not have electricity. She decided to help them get solar power and put those big black rectangles, the panels, on the roof. She helped families borrow money. Okay, so when you borrow money, it doesn't mean that someone's giving it to you. You have to give it back. I had borrowed money when I was a young boy. I was 20 years old, and I bought a boat. But over the next few years, I was able to pay the boat back because I wasn't able to just buy a boat. I didn't have enough. But the bank was able to help me save, and I could use it and get from one place to another for transportation. So she helped these families borrow money from the bank to buy the panels. And they have money, they have time to give the bank back that money. So that was a really great idea she had. And she didn't have to do that. She could have just been sitting home pressing buttons on her microwave. And she said, no, I don't want to just enjoy this myself. I want to share all this wonderful stuff with everyone. This electric power. And it's going to change their life, I bet. So she traveled across Arizona, all the way to another state called New Mexico. And she continues helping the people get solar panels. This must be a picture of her when she was smaller. She looks like maybe she's in 4th grade or something like that. She's very small. She's much smaller than the picture of her when she was older. In the beginning of the story, they showed a picture of her when she was older. And they want to compare how she felt when she was younger to how she felt when she was older. And I think that after you've been helping people for so long, I mean, think about a doctor, that if someone's sick and he helps them feel better, they feel good about that. Well, she's helping people get something and enjoy and just have a great life. So if you keep doing that, you're going to want to keep doing it for a long time. Because if you're feeling great about it, keep it up, right? And if people are like, thank you so much, she's like, no problem, I'm going to help the next guy now. Okay, that's a cool thing. So she went to this place called New Mexico, and she wanted to help people get solar power. She believed in her work. She knew it was doing good for the next person. And she insists, just like your mother insists, put on that seatbelt. I insist, my son, wear your helmet when you ride a bicycle. I insist. It's really, really important. firm about it. I want them to do it. I don't drive my car until my kids put their seatbelts on, because I'm not driving if someone's deciding to be unsafe in the back seat. I will wait. Well, she insisted on helping. The people are like, hey, we don't need your help. It's really nice of you. She's like, no, I'm helping. That's awesome. I like people like that. So they are very happy, if they got to meet her, to do anything she wants them to do, because she knows that she's there for the good of the people. So she's driving from her home to other homes, and just going from these different places. It can make you feel a little bit lonely because you're away from your family. So she thinks, when she starts feeling lonely, she thinks back to the first time when she really remembers what it's like to not have electricity, okay? Going to the bathroom in the dark, all right? Not being able to read because it's dark. Talking to people in the dark rather than seeing their face. These things are really nice. So families can turn on the lights. She was so happy. The families can do so many things now. They can not only have light in their home to see an Uno game, but they can also heat their homes. They can make it warm so they're not cold on the windy. Take a look at this village. If a big windstorm of cold air goes through there, it's going to be cold. So if she has something where you can plug in some heat, a radiator or something, great. That can keep a whole house warm. So they can heat their homes. Families can turn on lights. And Debbie says that she is lighting up people's lives. Let's talk a little bit about the author's purpose, okay? So the author writes lots of things, okay, about trying to explain it or answer, the author writes words for a reason, and that's the purpose. It's a reason he writes. It's in one part of the story here. It says, draw a box around the word that tells you who Debbie wanted to help. So she wanted to help others. That's a really good thing. Is this story funny? Is it making me smile? It's making her smile, Debbie, in the story, because she's helping others. But I'm not smiling. When I watch Tom and Jerry, I smile. I think it's pretty funny. When I watch Toy Story, like my friend Dean, I smile. I think it's very funny. But I was not smiling or laughing during this. Are they persuading me? You need electric. They need electric. Everyone needs electric right now. Some people don't want electric. But what are they telling us about electric power? They're telling us two important things. It's telling us that it's giving us information. The author, I believe, is giving us important information about how people help others, and about how one person is helping people in her community. Okay? And it's an important thing to help people in your community that need help. If I see my neighbor having a problem with starting his lawnmower or something, I may go over there if I'm familiar with the lawnmower and say, hey, I think it could be the oil. But I like helping people. If I see there's an older woman who lives 2 houses down, sometimes she has these really big bags and she has trouble walking. So I like helping her. But helping people can make you feel great inside. Debbie Tua was a good person. And, this electricity, it can help you light and heat your home. So it was really helpful for her. And I think the author is trying to give us important information. He's giving us information about how to help others and about how useful solar energy can be. But this, I really think, focuses on the character, Debbie, and how she had no electricity. She knows what it felt like. She's been there. And she went out and she helped all these people. So I'm taking my hat off to Debbie Tua. Great job. She probably feels really good about herself, and she should, because she's making everybody around her feel great and empowering them. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, which is Friday.